What's up YouTube? We're on day 17 now of this 30-day challenge. I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite things, sports, particularly the Vancouver Canucks. They're my favorite ice hockey team. I may have mentioned in a previous video that I spent some time in Vancouver, mostly when I was 21, but I've been back a few times since. Before that, when I was younger, in my teenage years, I played inline hockey and ice hockey as well. So when I moved out to Canada, I became a huge fan of the Vancouver Canucks. They're, my favorite team in sports, I would say, but also not the only team. I like teams and sports, particularly American sports like basketball, American football, and hockey, obviously. So in basketball, I'm a big fan of the Philadelphia 76ers. That's because of a guy called Allen Iverson, who was like 6 foot tall back in his peak years, which must have been 96 to 98 or the early 2000s. And he made someone like me, not sure why, think that they could go and play basketball in America. Weird how that didn't really happen, right? And I just fell in love with the team ever since then. I've not actually been to Philly. I would really like to go. It's on my to-do list of cities to visit. But I really like the basketball team. I've seen them play before in Miami, and it was actually a guy called Dwayne Wade's last game. He used to play for the Miami Heat, but I got to see that versus the 76ers. It was a really amazing experience. In American football, I'm a big fan of Seattle Seahawks. I just picked the closest team to Vancouver, to be honest, at the time. I used to try and watch the Super Bowl every year at home and convince a few people to watch it with me. Bearing in mind all these sports I've spoken about so far are more American sports, but I'm actually from the UK. I'm not American myself, so when I was watching the Super Bowl, it would be at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I think a couple of times I managed to convince like 2 or 3 friends to watch it with me on the promise that I would make them some food. Usually we're all asleep by halftime, but that's how it goes, I guess. It was really enjoyable nonetheless. In the UK, our big sports are obviously football, cricket, rugby, all that sort of stuff. I grew up in a rugby town, but I'm not really into rugby myself. Cricket I don't mind. I could not really watch it on TV, but I've been and watched a game live with some friends. That was quite fun. And football, my dad is a huge fan, but I'm not super into it myself. I do follow Sheffield Wednesday and his team Notts County. But aside from that, I don't really follow it too much other than chatting about my friends with it just to keep in the loop. And yeah, I just really wanted to talk about sports today for some reason, so there we are. They're my favorite sports teams. I'd love to know what yours are if you have them, or if you hate sports, whatever that might be. Let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. All of your comments and everything so far is really helping me keep on with this journey and keep pushing to get to that 30-day mark. And I've had some really cool suggestions from all of you as well. But yeah, until the next video, see ya!